salad. Zaxby's.
See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
You know what? We're not even going to try to hide our smiles. This is Mark Jones, who's here with Legal Shield. The Chamber of Commerce kindly sent him our way, and he and I were just having a good laugh.
Absolutely.
I said, "You're the happiest person to walk in here this morning." And he said, "Well, I got up this morning."
That's right.
Good to see you.
Great to be here.
I wanted to comment on your tone and your aura, because what you do for a living, for some people, could be a little bit intimidating. It could feel a little bit ominous, because you're helping people with legal needs.
Absolutely.
But you make it fun.
We have to.
Right.
Life is short and want to be fun, right?
So let's talk. I've been kind of playing 20 questions with Mark, and I would say, okay, so at Legal Shield, do you do this? Yes. Do you do this? Yes. So kind of, if it has a legal attachment to it in any way, y'all can be a resource.
Absolutely. That's what we do.
Okay, so let's start with the time of year
that
we're in right now, the holiday season.
Right.
We're all shopping.
Absolutely.
Few of us are using cash.
Right.
Which means that probably we're at risk of some identity theft concerns. Is that right?
That is correct. Especially this time of the year. It's when all the scams and spams and all kind of stuff starts taking place. It's just their season.
Okay, so let's say that we have been proactive and we had your ID Shield plan.
Right.
Which for an individual starts out at what?
As little as $14.95 a month.
Okay, so I've got that plan in our hypothetical scenario, and I go and I buy something, I charge it.
Sure.
And only I don't charge it, I use my debit card.
Okay.
And what do you think happens? But I've got a problem with theft. If I had the ID Shield plan, what would I do?
Well, one of the things you can have is you can have a threshold. So as much as you want to use on that credit, maybe 500 or 1,000. If it goes over that limit, we're going to alert you. Say, hey, Julie, you went over the limit. Are you aware of that? And you say, that's not me.
Okay.
Well, when that happens, we have restoration, which is we have licensed private investigators will take on your case, a one-on-one situation, to rectify that situation.
So that's helping me because A, they're expert at what they do.
Absolutely.
And B, it's saving me time because I'm not having to be the one chasing it down and proving the fraud.
Absolutely. Saves you time and money.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, you mentioned that it begins as little as $14.95 or whatever it was a month. But if you are like a family or if you have a child away at college, that kind of thing, do you add on?
Well, you can offer it as a family. We have an individual plan and a family plan.
Okay.
The family plan starts as little as $29.95 a month.
Okay.
And that's to a consumer. Now, if we go into a company and we make the services available for the employees at no out-of-pocket expense to the employer, that rate's a lot less expensive. As little as $18.95 to cover a family.
So if you're a small business owner watching, would this possibly be a nice thing to offer as an incentive to your employees? Is that what you're saying you can do?
Absolutely. At no out-of-pocket expense to the business owner.
That's
it's a
great.
voluntary benefit.
So, okay, what other types of things? Begin to, like Santa Claus, let the scroll go out and talk about all the things you can do at Legal Shield.
Okay. One of the main things we can do is advice and consultation on anything personal. This is a personal plan. So you're able to pick up the phone during normal business hours and talk to an attorney that specializes in the area you need assistance in. Because what we give you access to is a law firm. You get advice, consultation. From that advice and consultation, you may have a situation where you're billed or overcharged for some services. While you're talking to that attorney, they may say, hey, listen, we can write a letter or make a phone call on your behalf during that discussion. So they write the letter, make a telephone call on your behalf to save you money or to recruit money for you.
Okay.
So we do that. The other thing we do is any type of documents you need, review personal documents. You're leasing a car, you're doing an Airbnb, whatever that situation is, have those documents reviewed before you sign them.
Yes. Okay, that's an interesting thing because, I mean, reading the fine print is a hard thing. Very few of us do that.
Absolutely.
So you would, but now do you have to have the plan in order to access the service, or?
You do have to have the plan to access the service.
Okay, so this is just part of what that membership then gets you.
Right, it's a monthly subscription.
Okay.
And our legal plan starts as little as $29.95 a month.
Okay.
And that's on the consumer side again.
Okay.
As a group, it's as little as $18.95 a month.
I am curious, I mean, I know you're not necessarily attached to the fraud department of places, but back to your private investigators, we do kind of live in this time where people are very concerned about identity theft.
Absolutely.
Is that something that you are accustomed to seeing and helping people with?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah, we see it all the time now. I mean, it goes from children being victimized to the elderly. You know, you have the grandparent scams, the romance scams. You have all those things, and most of the time, it's a crime where people just feel bad. I mean, it's dirty, nasty, and so people sometimes don't talk. But one of the things that I share is that when this starts happening, you need to tell someone. Because the first thing the scammer is going to do is say, don't tell anyone. So one of the big things is to talk to family members.
So if you have the plan, let's say your New Year's resolution is we're going to make 2025 our year to get some things in order, and let's do this because you're kind of the hand holder along the way. Can it begin with a phone call where you just have a kind of a consultation to say, what do you, this is my life, kind of what are my needs?
Yes. With telephone consultation, we can just listen to what your needs, what you're looking for. And we can best fit that plan for you. We have 3 different legal plans, so we can best fit the plan for you. It's an individual plan, just a couple, or if it's a family that has other needs, we can fit that plan to.
Do you have to be in our area, or does your reach extend beyond Chattanooga since it's a membership?
Well, a little bit. We're nationwide in Canada.
Okay, so a little bit. So if you do have, back to the point, if you have a child in school in St. Louis,
that's right,
they can still be part of the plan.
They can be covered under the family plan.
Okay,
that's correct.
All right.
Yeah.
I had no idea you were here.
Yeah, we've been here. The company's been here over 52 years. I've been with the company over 20, and I love what I do because we actually do education, information, identity theft workshops for associations.
Do you have any coming up?
I have one coming up on December the 3rd.
That's the day.
And we're doing one for the North Chattanooga Council.
What time?
At 11:30.
Okay, so hurry up and get over there if you want to. But if you can't make it today, at least know he's a resource for you here in town. And he's smiling because he got up today.
That's right. Some of the people didn't get up now. You got to realize that.
Mark Jones with Legal Shield. There's his email. It's mark_jones.legalshieldassociate.com. Not his email, his website.
His website, yes.
But just write down the phone number, 227-5572.
That's correct.
Thanks for the cheer.
Thank you. Thank you, Julie.
Hi, I'm Trevor. Welcome to the Hemp House. Let me show you where the treats are.
Our selection of local products allows the Hemp House to bring a little calm to life's journeys, whether you're blessed with 4 legs or just 2. The Hemp House, 4 locations to serve you or online at hemphousechat.com.
I'm C-Mark. I'm John Moore. You know us.